All right, Danny, rumor is we are cracking open a cold one at 10 a.m. in the morning for this next story.
Yeah, that's right. I really can't argue with that. But in my defense here, I was hanging out with Good River Beer on the Platte River, and when they offer you a morning beer, you really can't say no. So check out how they're thriving through this pandemic. Thank you so much for joining me here on the Platte. I appreciate it. Just want to talk a little bit about Good River and what you guys have been going through, especially right now through COVID. So let's start there.
When all the bars and restaurants were shut down across the state of Colorado, I think that impacted people so significantly. For us in particular, we lost a pretty significant portion of our revenue, and we lost it overnight. And so, of course, we had a little pity party for about 12 hours, and then we decided, hey, let's make the best of this situation. Let's pivot, let's simplify, let's get the core group together and do what we have always been passionate about doing, and that's buckling down, giving back, and trying to pivot our model so it works. We had a tap room, probably the shortest lived tap room in the history of Denver craft beer. We literally opened in November, and then March we closed it down, and we decided not to reopen in that location, and so we're now focused on distribution. We moved all of our production back over to Sleeping Giant Brewing Company. Knock on wood, thankfully, our pivot seems to be showing positive signs. Our sales are up, and we're trending in the right direction.
Now, Sarah, I do want to get to some of the amazing things that you guys have been doing, like those river cleanups. Tell us about some of those things and what it's meant to you and your team.
I think that the thing with working for Good River Beer and our team is everyone there is really on board with doing good. From the second that I met Adam and the co-founders, he told me that beer is a vehicle to do more good and create positive change. So that's really been my North Compass. I think all of our North Compass is in all this. We still realized, okay, let's help our local community. So we us and our customers helped us raise enough money to fund 1,000 KN95 masks for doctors in the ICU at Denver Health, which is really awesome. They were really appreciative. And then, we're just continuing to clean up the river. That's kind of our heart is the river. So, and there's never been more, one-time use masks or gloves in it, I'll tell you that. So,
I can only imagine what you guys are pulling out, definitely, especially right now.
I had a friend say, Good River Beer we love Good River Beer. We love your tap room. But we take your beer on our river trips. So, you're always there in our heart, you know what I mean? So it's less of a physical place, it's more of a spirit. And I think we're really lucky to be in the river community and such a fun niche, of good people and river lovers.
Absolutely. I have to agree with that, because your guys' beer is usually the one that we put in our backpack when we go hiking, so that when you get to the top of the mountain, you have a Good River.
Totally.
Only one question. You do bring the cans out and recycle them, right?
I do, of course. We carry and carry out. Don't worry. Yes, absolutely.
What's your favorite?
It's so, you know what? Right now, after trying this one, this is now my favorite, this Horse Thief. This is honestly so good. I love this, but what is it that here, fishy?
Hey, fishy. Yeah.
That's usually the one that we go for, but I actually think this is my new favorite, Horse Thief. I haven't had this one yet, so this one's really, really good. It's a nice breakfast beer.
Yeah, good. Right on.
Yeah.
What about you guys? What are your favorites?
I love our American Pilsner.
Okay.
It's really good. It's crisp, clean, just a really easy drinking beer that has a little bit like a flavor too.
Yeah.
And I like a River Right, which isn't shown, but it's a tropical wheat.
I haven't tried that one yet. Okay.
Adam's favorite is Hey Fishy.
Oh,
is it? Is that your
which
favorite?
was so funny because when we first started the business, I was not really an IPA fan, and that's a hazy IPA. Now I love it.
Yeah.
But I also love the Foo Fighter too, because the Foo River holds a special place in my heart. I spent 7 months down there paddling and working with an adventure travel company down there and doing some conservation work on the Foo. So that's what this beer is named after, the fight to save the Foo River and keep it free flowing. So I like this one too. And this one's Preston's favorite. He's one of my partners in he was our head brewer on this one, but that's his favorite.
I'll have to try it in Preston
it's
in
a
your
good one.
honor.
Not a great breakfast beer because it is 8.9% ABV. But,
or maybe it is.
Or maybe it is.
Right?
Saturday or Sunday.
There you go. Yeah, good maybe Sunday brunch beer.
Yeah.
I love that. Well, guys, thank you so much. One last thing, of course, like we said, this beer is one to really take with you and travel with. So where can people find it? Kind of anywhere around Colorado?
I think that, we're in, I think 900 accounts across the state. The best thing they can do is go to our store locator on goodriverbeer.com, and we have an updated list of where they can find it. But yeah.
And any questions that people have, they can reach out to us at info@goodriverbeer.com, and we're happy to, dive in and see if we can either get it into a liquor store that's, convenient for them, or find out if that liquor store is carrying it. Yeah, folks would be willing to support us by buying our beer at liquor stores. Just know that we'll do everything we can to make that money go to work for our local rivers and waterways.
Well, guys, to finish off our segment, I'm going to social distance cheers you guys.
Cheers.
Thank you for joining me here on the river.
Thanks for having us very much.
Of course. It's our pleasure.
All right, take care.
What a fun morning. Well, Good River Beer is helping to clean up the Platte River this coming Sunday, August 2nd. Do your part to help by volunteering or buying Good River Beer, where a portion of the proceeds go to helping beautify our wonderful state. To sign up or to find the nearest location selling Good River near you, visit goodriverbeer.com.